And so I showed up, and this this part really kind of floored me because I was walking around the convention just starstruck, just like, "Wow, look at this," "Oh, there's so and so, there's so and so." And I turned the corner, and Spalding and Rogers booth was there, and they had this huge banner. You know how everybody puts that thing up in the back of the booth, right? And it said, "New flash by world famous Kari Barba." And I was like, "Oh my God, no, what did he do?" And I was instantly like embarrassed and shy and kind of like, "Oh my God, why did he put world famous on there?" You
Some
know,
big
but
boots to fill.
yeah, so
Well, you did it eventually.
needless, well, yeah, with a little help from my friends, I always say. But the thing is that little statement, everybody came over and got tattooed. So I was slam packed busy.
So then, okay, so we're up to tattoo land, and then where do we go from there as far as next
Yeah,
steps
where do
in?
we go? So I was doing that. I did that convention in '82.
Mhm.
Worked at the shop in San Bernardino. Weekends still for a while. Still doing weekends, and then I was like, I wonder if how it would be to have our own shop. Little young, I think. Now, when I think back, it was definitely jumping the gun a bit. Should have stayed there a while, but we talked to um, Mike about it. Fat Mike, and we said, "Hey, we're thinking about this. How do you feel about it? What's your thoughts?" And he said, "Well, I'm totally down with it, Carrie. If it's just you want to do it respectfully. So respectfully is you go way out of town, right? So the minimum distance at that time that we felt was 25, 30 miles, right? So we went all the way as far as we could think, and we started looking around at the map and populations in city, and landed on Anaheim, California, and ended up opening that shop in '83, April 1st, 1983. So tomorrow is our anniversary.
Wow,
Oh, tomorrow
congratulations.
we're going to be 39. That's
Wow.
right. Yeah, geez. So that was, yeah, in '83. So anyway, ended up opening that shop with a huge amount of fear.
It's a male-dominated industry.
Yeah.
Now, now, given you came in with some pretty good credentials and recommendations, so you were probably better received, but how was it in the beginning without a lot of other women tattooers? Was that difficult for you?
I mean, you've heard a little bit of my story. So
Mhm.
for me, no, it wasn't very difficult. It wasn't difficult until I was in it more, right? Then I started to feel it, because then you have other tattoo artists who weren't welcoming, clients who didn't want to get tattooed by women,
Well,
right?
it's
So,
gotten a lot better, but I mean, I know I'm going to miss some here, but like when I started, okay, there's you, Patty Kelly, Vivian, and a handful of others, uh,
right.
and just countless men. But I was well aware of it, but it seems to have gotten a lot better since I started tattooing in '92. And there's been an explosion of women, and I'll say the last 5 to 8 years, where there's just some incredibly talented females out there now, and I'm truly impressed with what I see on a daily basis.